everybody wears a mask?
That's correct, Wendy. We all wear masks, metaphorically speaking. We suppress the id, our darkest desires, and adopt a more socially acceptable image.
Well, the book is, of course, The Masks We Wear by Dr. Arthur Newman. Thank you so much for being with us today.
What's the matter with you? What is it? What are you looking for, huh? You like this thing? You like it? The masks we wear.
That's correct, Wendy. We all wear masks, metaphorically speaking.
Yep, right.
Okay. It's party time. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta.
What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. Some people just can't take off that mask. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well, and you get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device soon. I'll put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. Some people just can't take off that mask. I used the 1994 movie clip of The Mask starring Jim Carrey, basically showing that when he put on the mask, he became a different type of human being. But in the beginning of that clip, the doctor was talking about everybody wears a mask in life, period. And I totally agree. At some point in your life, you have to put on a front to get a job or get accepted in the world, period. But at the end of the day, I feel like that mask should be a code switch mask, not a mask that you don't recognize who you are. And that's what we're getting at with a lot of people, because a lot of people put on a mask and they go to social media, they go to Instagram, Facebook, and become something that society wants you to become, and you don't even know who you is as a person. I dated a young lady one time, and she told me that I put a mask on for my job, my friends, my family, and for my relationship. And I don't really know who I am. And there's a lot of people that don't know who they are because they're going off of what the perception of life is. You know, perception is not reality most of the time. And for you to be a real person, to stand out the crowd, you have to understand you. You have to master yourself. You have to know who you are as a person, what you stand for as a person. Because if you don't stand for something that values yourself, you will fall for anything in life. So you have to understand that and master that. It's nothing wrong with people code switching. Now, code switching is being professional. You have maybe a professional face. What I mean by code switching, you have a sexual face, you have a business face, you have these type of faces where you go in different environment and switch it up and adapt to your environment. That's the only mask you should want to wear as a human being, is to know how to react in certain environments to be a certain way. But then when you're in the streets, you know how to be in the streets, and you know how to be in the bed. Like they say, a woman is a freak in the is a woman in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Same thing with anybody, man or woman. You want to have that type of capability to switch up and be code switching, but don't be switching masks up. You know, when people have a mask and they don't know how to take it off, they become more confident. They become more, you know, it's just bad negative energy when you have a mask on all the time and don't know who you is as a person. And that's what the point of the video is. And if you look at the movie even deeper, everybody that put on the mask, even from the dog to a couple other people that had put that mask on, they became something they wanted to become all their life. And they stood on that mask, and they basically was fake. So, you know, watch this social media, watch the delusional world. You know, I remember back in the day, you know, and I don't mind looking at social media and stuff like that and seeing maybe a beautiful woman or a nice, you know, accomplishment people have. But you supposed to use your social media for accomplishments and events, not for like showing off your body and this and that, unless you're trying to sell some product or some clothes. But a long time ago, we used to have Ebony Jet magazine. I mean the Jet magazine, Ebony, whatever, and you want to look at beautiful women, you stroll the page, you just look and you stroll, keep turning the page. And that's how you should use social media sometimes, guys. You don't have to like everything you see, because if it's not positive, then why like it? If it's something that you know is a thirst trap, why put your energy into that? You are what you attract. And if you attract negative stuff, you're going to get negative results. So remember to control that and understand that on that screen that you see and you're swiping left, swiping right, that's a mask that a person putting on in the front. And a lot of people become the representative. If you go to a job interview, this is a place where you will meet a bunch of representatives. You don't know what caliber of somebody work ethic is until you hire them. So at the end of the day, you know, people put on a mask for a reason. People don't put on a mask for the motive. Understand that if you can get a mask off a person, or a person take their mask off and, you know, be 100 with you, then accept that. But if they can't never take that mask off, they always they can have a real conversation with you. Another thing about the mask to me is not just physical. It's actually within contact. If a person always texts you and they can't call you and show you their real representation of themselves, what that tell you about that person? Because that person could be going off a script to wow you in, and steal your value, steal your heart. And if you fall in love with a person over text messages, or fall in like with somebody off of text messages, that's not good. So remember your value as a person. Stand for something. Have your values. Have your boundaries, and understand that people have masks out here. You have to be willing to put them through shit tests to rip that mask off, to understand, do they match your value, or keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, it's a delusional space out here, a delusional world. And that's why I tell you guys, get these videos in, listen to guys out there that's probably helping you understand what's going on in this society. And let's stack up our lives. Let's stack attack our lives. Let's do better for ourselves, and understand that mask is always going to be there. You just got to willing to rip the people mask off of them by giving them the strength of who you are as a person, and stand for something and have boundaries. And I'll holler at you guys at the next video. Peace.